Good morning, everyone. Adam Welch here with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your Friday morning to join us here on our webinar. We are going to be taking a look at single premium life and going through selling single premium life one step at a time. So we're going to keep it fairly high level here today, give you a nice overview of single premium life as a product and why you should definitely consider adding that product offering to your offering for your clients, why it's beneficial for not only your clients but you and your business, and then taking you through some step-by-step sales process materials here as well. So we're going to take a look at single premium life, again keeping it fairly high level, so it should be a great presentation out there for you. So thank you again for joining us. A couple of housekeeping items to mention before we get going here today. First of all, if there are any questions throughout the course of the webinar, please don't hesitate to type those in your question box on the control panel and send those over. I'll stop and check periodically for questions and get those answered. Additionally, as we go through some of the slides here, we are also going to have a couple of poll questions. Those poll questions are simple yes/no answers. Very simply, would you like more information on whatever topic is being discussed at that time? Your participation in those polls are greatly appreciated. It helps us get the pertinent information that you need out to you. So please, when those polls do pop up on your screen, please do take a quick moment to respond yes or no to those questions so we can get the information you need out to you. With that, looking through some of the attendees here, I see some familiar names and some new names here as well. So before we get into the meat of today's presentation, talking about selling single premium life one step at a time, I do want to take just a few moments here to go through some great things that we have available for all producers here at AIIMS. Make sure everyone is well aware of some of the great rewards, incentives, and services we provide the independent producer here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. So the first of those, I want to talk about some different business builders that we have. And on the screen here, you'll see two different items. We have our Referred Producer Program and Marketing Reimbursement. So starting with the Referred Producer Program, just like you all out in the field, the highest compliment you can receive is a referral from an existing client. Means you're doing a good job for that client. They want to pass your name along and your services along to other connections in their network. It's a great compliment. The same holds true with us here at AIIMS. The most qualified lead any of us can receive is a referral from an agent or a client. So with that, we want to reward you and encourage you to pass along any referrals that you may know of in the industry that would benefit from working with us here at AIIMS if they aren't currently. So with that, anytime you pass a name along to us and that referral contracts with us, we're going to cut you a check right away for $50 just for that referral contracting with us. So $50 cash bonus just for passing that name along and getting them, and we get them contracted with one or more of our carriers. Then some money really can start piling on there and can really accumulate to be some nice additional cash in your pocket. We will pay you a 20 basis point override on all that business that referral writes. Doesn't matter if you're currently producing or not, as long as you're both still contracted and that referral is writing business, you will get a referral bonus based on that business that referral is writing. So you can see in the example here, if you refer over 3 names, and each of those 3 producers are $1 million a year producers, say in annuity and single premium life, that equates to another $6,000 in cash in your pocket just for making the introduction and passing them along. So a great opportunity, generated a little bit of additional cash in your pocket. And like I said, we want to encourage you and reward you for passing those referrals along. So keep that in mind. If there's anyone out there that you know in your network, in your community, that's working in the business that would benefit from working with us here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, please don't hesitate to pass their information along, and we will reward you for that. So it's greatly appreciated. Additionally, we have a marketing reimbursement program. This is an excellent way to potentially cut your marketing expenses in half. How this program works is for every $100,000 in premium, it's dollar for dollar for annuity and single premium life, and there's some incentive there as well for other products, but just rough numbers, every $100,000 in premium you submit with us and place with us, we'll set aside $200 in a marketing reimbursement account for you. That money is there for you to use how you see fit, as long as it's geared towards marketing your business and building your brand and increasing your business. Submit us the receipts, and we will cut you a check for up to half of those marketing expenses based on what you have in that account. So if you do seminars or client appreciation events, need new business cards, you do a mail drop, whatever the case may be, again, as long as it's geared towards marketing yourself and your business, those expenses are eligible for that marketing reimbursement. So obviously, the more you produce with us, the greater that marketing reimbursement account is going to grow for you to use for those marketing expenses. So keep that in mind. A great way to, again, potentially cut your marketing expenses in half. The next item I want to visit with you about are some of our new producer bonus programs here. So these new producer builders here, as we like to call them, these are not necessarily for those that are new to the business, but new to us here at AIIMS. We want to reward you for making the move and getting signed up with our carriers here and placing your first pieces of business with us here at AIIMS. So we have 3 different levels that you can choose to cash in on the new producer bonus. We have the $100,000 level. You can see some of the great rewards there: $750 cash bonus, a 2-year website subscription that's paid for, or the latest generation iPad. If you have more than $100,000 in your first 6 months to write with us, and you hit that $300,000 level, the rewards, of course, go up. We have a Social Security program with a 3,000-piece mailing. That $750 cash bonus goes up to $1,500 gift card, and then we also have available another $2,000 in marketing reimbursement dollars. Additionally, if you can exceed that $300,000 level and hit that $500,000 level, the rewards get even sweeter. We have a Ritz-Carlton travel package where you can customize your own vacation through Ritz-Carlton travel there. We also have some great seminar systems with 2 of our elite producers here, Matt Gill and Dave Pemper, both consistently top producing advisors with us here at AIIMS, and they have developed their own seminar systems that they use in their personal production, their practice, to generate their new business and get them in front of new folks. So you can take a look at either one of them. Matt Gill, you get seminar coaching and a 5,000-piece mail drop to fill up that seminar, and Dave Pemper's system, you still get some great seminar coaching and a 4,000-piece mail drop with that level. So keep that in mind. New producer bonus, our way of thanking new agents to us here at AIIMS for submitting their first pieces of business. So keep that in mind. Some great rewards to cash in on there if you are new to us here. Additionally, we really pride ourselves on service. It's in our name, Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We want to help you work smarter, not harder. So as we like to say, providing support for the independent agent from submission to commission. So we have a number of business building tools and resources available here at AIIMS. All of our marketing staff on the annuity side or life insurance side can assist you with case design, product selection, run your illustrations for you, get all the forms out, everything on the sales support side. And then on the back end, we have an extremely talented team of case managers that will follow up on your annuity and life business once it's written, keep things moving along at the carriers to make sure everything is getting issued as quickly as possible so we can get you paid as quickly as possible. Forms are available by speaking with one of your marketing reps here at AIIMS, or we do also have a form engine on our website. Again, life and annuity quotes, all the marketing staff will help you run your quotes and make those available to you. Then we do also have access to the really top sales coaching and expertise. Dave Pemper, Matt Gill, just a couple of names there as we saw on the previous slide with their seminar system, but I do have some coaching available for you to take your business to the next level. So tremendous amount of support here at AIIMS. This is just a brief glimpse at what we offer our agents here. So we really try and set ourselves apart from the other IMOs out there with our service and everything that we provide to the independent agent. Many of you may not be aware, many of you are aware, that we have a full creative marketing team here. So full creative team, Josh and Tasia and their team, they do a tremendous job in really helping you build your brand and get your message out there. So we have a number of solutions available to you in our creative department here. We have turnkey solutions that are ready to go out. We can just pop your information in on newsletters, brochures, flyers, those items. Already, pre-written, pre-approved. Just pop your information in, so very quick turnaround on that. We have full agency solutions where we can really work with you to build your brand and build your image, build a logo and website and those items to help get your message out there to more folks. And then digital solutions, everything from social media marketing to, again, designing your websites and managing your website. So number of great options available through our creative team, and they are extremely competitively priced. So we set up the creative department not to make money off that. We want to help you get your logo, your brand, your message out there to help you write more business. That's the end goal here. And we're not in the creative business to make money off of that. So you will find that the pricing is extremely competitive with other, perhaps your local advertising firm, PR firm that you may have worked with in the past. So keep that in mind. If you want to freshen up your logo and your brand, keep AIIMS and AIIMS Creative in mind to assist you with that. Okay, our website, www.aiimsinc.com, great resource available to you at your fingertips. Of course, it's online, so it's available at all hours of the day. We have some sales tools available out there, a term quoting engine that you can generate term quotes and even guaranteed universal life quotes. You can get access to our current life and annuity product grids out there, and different industry links, as well as our forms engine. So a number of great resources available right there from our website. If you're in a pinch and can't call in and get what you need, chances are you're also going to be able to find it on our website. So keep our website in mind, www.aiimsinc.com. If you've not yet registered, I would definitely encourage you to sign up for our website so you can log in and get access to all of those great items. Okay, AIIMS Wealth Management, and this is actually going to bring us to our first poll of the day. We have recently launched this year a registered investment advisory in AIIMS Wealth Management. And just take a quick look at the screen here while I get the poll ready. But there are a number of reasons to consider adding, if you've not yet added, wealth management, fee-based asset management to your business. We have set up AIIMS Wealth Management for a number of reasons, but really, it is to help you be a more holistic advisor, to help you increase your business and generate some more business there. So really, and you will notice I've launched the poll here, just simple, would you like more information on AIIMS Wealth Management, learn a bit more about what we have to offer on that side of the business. But now AIIMS can assist you with not only just your annuity and life insurance business, but also help you in the wealth management side of things with fee-based asset management. So again, I mentioned there's a number of reasons to consider adding fee-based asset management to your business, and a few of them, just to hit the high notes here, it's going to increase your revenue. So it's obviously another service offering, another product offering that you can turn around and offer your clients. So you're going to generate some fees based on the assets that you have under management from your clients. That is recurring revenue. So it's not a transactional sale. It is a management sale, and you're going to generate those recurring fees and that recurring revenue every month on those assets you have under management. Most advisors, when they break into the wealth management side, are also going to probably see an increase in their fixed and fixed index business as well on the annuity and life insurance side. Again, making you more holistic, really a total advisor and not just the insurance guy that your clients may have viewed you as in the past. This is going to make you more of a full service advisor for them. So can generate some additional sales in the fixed and fixed index markets as well. It's going to help improve client retention. So instead of just handling your client's life insurance and maybe annuities, and then they have a portfolio with another broker, in town, now you can handle more of that client's planning and those clients' assets. Get your hands on more of their assets, and again, making you more holistic. That's kind of the name of the game here. So it's going to help you improve client retention and then strengthen client relationships through being able to offer that full service offering there. So adding fee-based asset management, just to recap here, going to strengthen relationships, strengthen retention, and that's all going to result in increased revenue, more money for you. So we have a number of great solutions available, onboarding programs, whether you are currently Series 65 licensed or not. We do have some great study packages and transition packages available. So give us a call if you'd like some more information. Those of you that responded yes to the poll here will also be getting some follow-up information from the team at AIIMS Wealth, so we will get that out to you. Thank you very much to those of you that did respond to the poll. I'm going to go ahead and close that out and keep it moving here. All right, the next item I want to visit with you about, and this is actually going to bring us to our second poll of the day, our very popular all expense paid life and annuity academy. We do have our final meeting of the year coming up. We will have future dates posted once we get a little closer to those next dates, but these are really industry recognized training events. It's not going to be your typical product roadshow where we bring you in and go over product A versus product B and the differences between the two. This is really geared towards giving you sales and marketing ideas to help you increase your business. That's our whole goal here at AIIMS, is to help the independent producer increase their business and take their business to the next level. So we will bring you out for a couple of days. Again, it is all expense paid. We'll take care of travel expenses, lodging, and meals. It just costs you a couple of days out of your time. We know that a couple of days out of the time means that's a couple of days that you're not out meeting with clients and prospects and building those relationships and making sales. So we want to load you up with as much great information as we can here. So we're going to go over some sales ideas and strategies from some of our top producing agents, Matt Gill and Dave Pemper, who we saw on the new producer bonus slide. They will be out there giving you an overview of their seminar system and how they use seminars in their practice. Also have some other top producers going over some different concepts that they use, such as the private financing or capitalized whole life concept, infinite banking. You may recognize that concept by, and go over some of the industry trends in the annuity and life market. Talk about large life case marketing, so the big wealth transfer sales, estate planning cases, and even the business insurance concepts. And then also go over some great software programs that we can make available to you as well to help you increase your business. You may be familiar with the Retirement Analyzer program, but go over some of that and some other pieces of software. So a lot of great information crammed into 2 days, and our hope is that you'll be able to take one or two of those items back to the office with you after you leave and implement and see a nice bump in your overall production in the life and annuity markets. So with that, thank you again for those of you that did respond to that poll. We will get the information out. Looks like a lot of you were interested there in learning a bit more about the Academy. So we will get that out to you following today's presentation. All right, and the final item I want to visit with you about is our 2018 Marketing Summit. This trip will be February 25th through the 28th of next year out in great Scottsdale, Arizona. Beautiful time of the year to visit Arizona and the Phoenix area. And the Boulders Resort and Spa is certainly a scenic location there. A lot of great amenities. It's a fantastic hotel with some great restaurants, tremendous spa, and there's also 2 golf courses on the property that are absolutely gorgeous. Been out there a couple times myself, and I can't say enough good things about it. But golf, tennis, the spa, everything should be a great meeting. Bring you out for a few days, get some rest and relaxation, some good information, and reward you for your business. So keep that in mind. There is still a bit of time to qualify for that meeting. That is our 2018 Marketing Summit out at the Boulders Resort and Spa in Scottsdale. Okay. With that, we're going to get into the topic of today's presentation here, selling single premium life one step at a time. So really, as I mentioned at the start of the webinar here, we're going to keep it fairly high level today. We're not going to get too deep into the weeds, but I just want to talk about really what single premium life is and why it's so popular. It's really been a strong and consistent growing product line for us here at AIIMS on the life insurance side. There's a number of reasons for that, but we're going to talk about why it's so popular, go over some general product information about single premium life in general, where funds can be found for single premium life, what would make sense to reposition into single premium life. We'll go through, again, a high-level sales process, the underwriting, and then some real-life case scenarios that we've seen come through our office. So single premium life is extremely popular today and really has a significant place in the business today. That first bullet point there, $1.4 trillion in assets are projected to be passed to the next generation, from the boomers to the next generation. That presents a tremendous problem for many and a tremendous opportunity for you all out there in the field. So the problem is a lot of those assets are going to be passed along to the next generation in taxable vehicles. There can be a big tax time bomb looming for the next generation that inherits those assets, and single premium life can certainly be an answer to alleviate that and even transfer even more in assets to the next generation. A lot of times, long-term care is still a big concern out there, and we know what the standalone long-term care market is doing. It's really kind of constricting, and premiums are skyrocketing and can almost be cost prohibitive to get long-term care coverage. So single premium life can be an excellent alternative to long-term care. Not necessarily a replacement, but an excellent alternative. Hassle-free. This is a huge selling point. A lot of you may have shied away from life insurance because of the underwriting, and it just takes too long to go through underwriting and then everything else that goes into play to getting a life insurance policy issued. Single premium life really simplifies that process, and it's a very quick turnaround time. A lot of times can be even quicker than the annuity sale. Great commissions, so it's not only an excellent opportunity for your clients, but it's a great opportunity for you as the agent to generate some additional revenue on clients and be rewarded for your work. Guaranteed interest, so there's a number of different products out there, whole life to IUL, that are going to provide some guaranteed interest. And then tax deferral on the growth. It is still life insurance, so those earnings and the cash value are going to grow tax deferred. No 1099 each year on those earnings, and then it can be a great way to generate new commissions on old annuities that you're no longer receiving commissions on. So number of great reasons to take a look at single premium life and possibly add it to your business. So just some general information about single premium life. Generally, they are these contracts are issued on ages 50 to 85. Some issued at 90, and we actually have picked up a carrier that goes as high as 95. So we can accommodate a wide range of potential clients here with those issue ages. So really, nobody is singled out. The maximum premium, of course, it's going to vary by carrier and by product. Majority of the times, it's going to be based on the net amount at risk, but we can really get some nice premiums in there in these products, given the scenarios. So some are going to limit it based on the maximum death benefit generated. Typically, about $750,000 be the maximum base death benefit. Some will go up to $1 million and even a little over. So again, just trying to illustrate the versatility of the product here, with the issue ages up to 85 and 95 in some instances, and then the maximum premium amounts. Couple that with the minimum premium amounts. One of the big misconceptions that we hear all the time is single premium life. I really don't have the clients for it. That's only for the folks that have $100,000 or $200,000 that they can dump in to make it worthwhile. Well, while everybody likes those large cases, the $100,000 or $200,000 cases, the product innovation that's come about recently can accommodate significantly smaller premiums. So it's not just for those high net worth folks with those kinds of assets to dump in. We have minimum premiums as low as $5,000 and $10,000 with the products that are available through AIIMS. So really can accommodate a wide range of folks there. A lot of times we'll see folks with older universal life policies that may be running out of gas and kind of self-imploding and getting ready to lapse. Well, if there's at least $5,000 left in the cash value, that's a great way to at least 1035 that remaining cash value into a single premium life. You're going to have a paid up policy. You're going to salvage that cash value in a policy that you paid premiums in for many, many years, and instead of letting it lapse without value, you can salvage that remaining cash value. You get a paid up death benefit, never going to have to pay another premium on that policy ever again, as it is guaranteed all the way through policy maturity 100 or 121 for that client's life. So again, very versatile, can accommodate a wide range of clients' situations and scenarios. The underwriting, these are simplified issue products. So there's no paramedic exam, there's no fluid draws for the lab work. The underwriting is very streamlined and efficient. Majority of products are going to be Table 4 standard issue. So anything from standard to Table 4 is going to be issued. We do have carriers that go to Table 5, and we also have a carrier that will go to a Table 8. So not only versatile from the financial standpoint, but also health standpoint. Give us your impaired cases, folks that may have some health issues out there. Let us do some field underwriting for you. Chances are we'll be able to get that placed for you. Additionally, majority of these products are going to underwrite mortality and not morbidity. So getting to the long-term care aspect, where long-term care, of course, underwrites morbidity factors. This is still life insurance, so we're really only concerned with the mortality. So a different underwriting approach. Folks that may have been declined for long-term care, more than likely we can get them in with life insurance with single premium life because we are looking at the mortality factors, and it's a different underwriting approach. The benefits of single premium life, number of our carriers and products are offering return of premium guarantees. That's huge out there because it gives your clients that added flexibility. If something happens, they need that money back. They're guaranteed to at least get the funds that they put in to that contract back with several of those products. Long-term care and home health care benefits. Vast majority of the products we have available here at AIIMS do have accelerated benefits, either built in or available as an additional rider to help cover some of those long-term care needs. So either confined skilled nursing care or home health care. So getting back to the long-term care alternative, again, it's certainly not a replacement, but can be a great alternative to help bridge the gap if there's folks out there concerned about LTC that you're working with, but really have no plan in place to address those concerns. There is liquidity with single premium life. So while they are designed to be primarily, these products are designed primarily to be wealth transfer products, they do have some liquidity provisions through free withdrawals up to 10% and access to the cash value via policy loans. So these are modified endowment contracts, but they do have liquidity in those emergency situations that they may need to tap into the cash value. Then we do have a handful of unique products that actually allow the transfer of qualified funds and non-qualified assets that may have large taxable gains over and above the cost basis. If those funds are no longer needed for income purposes, we do have some products available that allow them to reposition those funds into a legacy product and pass a greater amount of those assets to beneficiaries income tax free. So getting back to that slide where we showed the $1.4 trillion in assets to be transferred to the next generation, a lot of those dollars are going to be in taxable vehicles and passing taxable assets to the beneficiaries. Well, single premium life now allows you to remove that tax obligation from the beneficiary and transfer those assets income tax free. This allows your client to spread the tax obligation on them out over a period of time versus taking the hit all up front in 1 year. So a number of great benefits for single premium life. Very versatile products out there and some great underwriting protocols. So where to find funds? Who's a prospect for single premium life, and where would those funds be for single premium life? So we always encourage all of our advisors to use fact finders in their meetings. It's going to help you guide the initial meeting. It's going to help you uncover additional assets. So using a fact finder to categorize the assets and what may be a potential single premium life sale or annuity sale or even a traditional life insurance sale. That fact finder will help guide you in that meeting. Qualified accounts, just mentioned the transfer of qualified assets that haven't been taxed yet, able to pass those tax-free to the beneficiaries through single premium life. If you have annuities out there that have free withdrawal provisions, a simple way, if there's the client's concerned about final expenses and paying for final expenses, you take a 10% free withdrawal from an annuity and just take that and position it in single premium life, and at the bare minimum, you'll have a paid up final expense plan. They don't have to, a client rather does not have to continue paying premiums on. So taking free withdrawals from annuity accounts and repositioning in single premium life can be a great sale there. Required minimum distribution. So same concept. If a client has an IRA, they're starting to take RMDs and they don't need the RMDs, but they have to take them. This is a great way to reposition those RMDs into single premium life and leave a legacy instead of just taking the funds, paying the taxes, and not knowing what to do with them if they don't need it. Underperforming policies mentioned earlier. We'll see from time to time older universal life policies that were issued in the 80s and 90s at those high initial interest rates, at double-digit interest rates, 10, 12% on the crediting rates. And look at where we are now in the current interest rate environment. The premiums that were projected to keep that policy in force to maturity back then at those high interest rates, they've been paying those same premiums all the way throughout, and now perhaps we're bottomed out and we're at the minimum guaranteed interest rate on that policy. That policy is definitely going to be running out of gas. It's underfunded, and perhaps the client doesn't have the ability or desire to increase the funding to keep that policy in force, and it's just going to lapse. Well, this is a great way to again rescue that policy, salvage the remaining cash value, and provide a paid up death benefit with that remaining cash value. So doing a simple 1035 exchange from that old policy into single premium life opens up a tremendous opportunity to do a great service for your clients. Then continuous pay policies along the same concept that perhaps are no longer needed. The insurance need has gone away. They don't need to continue to devote a portion of their budget to pay premiums. Well, this is a way, again, instead of doing a surrender of the policy for the cash value or just stopping paying on the policy altogether and letting it lapse. Again, same concept. Do a simple 1035 exchange into single premium life. They have a paid up policy. They can leave a greater legacy to their beneficiaries, and they don't have to continue to devote a portion of their budget to those premium payments. And then, really the low-hanging fruit here, CDs, checking accounts and savings. So overfunded, checking accounts, folks that may have the $100,000 sitting in their checking account that they really don't need all 100 in the checking account or savings. They want to leave a little bit of a legacy. And you could certainly peel off a portion of those assets. CDs, we know what CD rates are doing today. Single premium life is a tremendous way to provide a significantly higher rate of return on those assets by using that CD to purchase life insurance. That death benefit is going to be significantly higher than what that CD could ever provide. A lot of times in 20 years of that low interest, they're going to get that immediate bump day one on the death benefit and pass a larger asset to their beneficiaries from those CDs. And additionally, CDs and their interest rates, they are low, but clients are paying taxes on those those CDs each and every year. They're getting 1099 on that minimal interest. It's just kind of throwing salt in the wound there. Paying taxes on that CD interest. So taking that CD and positioning it into single premium life, it's going to grow tax deferred, no longer paying taxes on that CD interest. So number of scenarios that single premium life could be a fit to add into your offering for your clients. The sales process, fairly straightforward here. So go through the fact-finding appointment, fill out the fact finder with your client. You're able to uncover some assets that would be suitable for single premium life. So maybe you find some CD money and perhaps an annuity that's no longer needed for income, or an IRA. Perhaps the client is fortunate enough to have a nice pension, Social Security that's going to be more than sufficient for them in their retirement years, and this IRA that they've saved over the years is no longer needed for income. So perhaps one of those situations has arisen from the fact-finding meeting. Give us a call here at AIIMS. Ask to speak with any of us in the life marketing department. Give us a little bit of details about the client and the asset, and we will work with you to really funnel down the products we have available on the single premium life side and help you with product selection and designing the case. We will generate the illustration for you, generate the product proposal for you, get that out to you along with the application. You can go back and meet with the client, fill out the application. Vast majority of our single premium life carriers and products are going to fall on the same type of sales process here once you're implementing the solution. So you fill out the paper application. There's going to be a phone number to call on that paper application for a telephone interview. And it's done at the point of sale. Complete the phone interview. A couple of our carriers actually give you an immediate underwriting approval, an immediate underwriting decision over the phone once that phone interview is completed. So imagine being able to go into an appointment, pitching a product, taking the application, and instead of taking the application back and submitting it and not knowing whether or not it's approved, imagine being able to walk out of that appointment knowing you have a sale, you have an approval. It's just a matter of getting the funds to the company and that policy is issued. So very quick turnaround time with that phone interview process. Once that's completed, get the application to us here at AIIMS. We'll give it a quick look over, make sure everything's in order before it hits the carrier, cut down on processing time even further. And then, just comparing the underwriting approach, point of sale underwriting versus simplified underwriting. So these are simplified products. Again, a couple of our carriers and products provide point of sale underwriting decisions, whereas some others do not operate that way, but they still are on the simplified underwriting system and still provide quick turnaround times on the underwriting decision. Within 48 hours of getting everything in-house in good order at the carrier, you'll have an underwriting decision. So extremely quick turnaround time, especially compared to traditional life insurance sales where, perhaps there could be, paramed exam and labs due, and then ordering an APS, and just everything that can really kind of drag out a traditional life sale is all taken care of and simplified in the simplified issue process with single premium life. And then once everything's in-house at the carrier, you have the policy approved and delivered, get the delivery requirements back, and you get paid. So very quick process. Again, that's pretty high level sales process, but generally speaking, with all of our carriers, it's going to be a very similar process from that standpoint. So who is AIIMS using for single premium life? We have a number of carriers. Honestly, we consider ourselves one of the top IMOs for single premium life. As far as we're aware, we don't know of other IMOs that have the offering that we have. So you can see quick listing here of some of the carriers we work with that have some great single premium life products. To mention a few, Baltimore Life, Equitrust, National Western, and Sagicor are going to be the primary players with us here at AIIMS on the single premium life side. Some great, very competitive products available from all of those carriers, but those four in particular. We'll mention Elko is a relatively new carrier that has that product that goes to age 95, so adding even more versatility to the product offering. So we have a number of great options. Again, we are here to help you with the case design and product selection. So it's not up to you to decide which carrier and then which product to go with for single premium life. Give us a call. Let us help you with that. We can narrow it down for you. So this is a sample from one of our carriers' applications, just to give you an idea of the health questions on the application. So again, getting back to the sales process, completing the application, you complete the health questions, and then you call the phone number for the telephone interview. And the phone interview will really go over the same questions on the health application, or I'm sorry, on the application for the product itself. And then they will run a check of the MIB and drug database and those items. But again, very simplistic process from that standpoint. And this is a good overview. These are typically the questions that are going to be found in one form or another on single premium life applications. So that is really the extent of the underwriting. So underwriting single premium life, these are some real life examples. We won't go through each one individually here, but just take a quick look. We can work on getting cases placed for folks with diabetes, cholesterol issues, kidney disease, even cancer. You can see some of those abnormal risks down about halfway through the screen there. A heart attack, we can get placed after 2 years with full recovery. Sticking with the cardiac issues, any bypass procedures or anything like that, generally after 2 years with a full recovery, we can get placed. You're typically going to fall within 2 to 5 years, but we do have carriers that just look for 2 years with a full recovery. Parkinson's, folks that have had a stroke in the past or have had pacemakers installed. You may shy away from those in the field, but please don't. Give us a call, give us some of the details, and more than likely, we will be able to find a home for that case there. So we are very skilled at helping you on the field underwriting. The more information you have, the better, so we can make that as accurate as possible. But give us whatever information you have, and we will help you with the field underwriting and see if we can find a home for that case. So just because you think they're not going to qualify, you don't think they're going to be insurable, don't walk away from that potential sale. Give us a call and give us a rundown of the details. Again, we're looking at mortality here with life insurance. It's not long-term care or health insurance where they're looking at morbidity factors. It's a different underwriting approach. So a lot of times these issues, with long-term care insurance, they would probably be declined, but we can get them pushed through with single premium life. So please keep that in mind out in the field. Don't walk away from a potential sale. You're just leaving money on the table. So with that, just to give you a little example here, if you're not big in the life insurance side or haven't really dove into the single premium life side, you don't have to be a full-time single premium life producer to get a nice bump in your annual revenue. So $100,000 in single premium life business written a quarter at an average 9% commission. Commissions are as high as 15% with some products and go down from there, but at an average 9% commission, that's going to equate to another $36,000 a year in income for you. So that's potentially $36,000 you could have walked away from, but you did the right thing and you didn't walk away from it. You called us here at AIIMS with the information and got the cases placed for you. That is $36,000 in additional income for you just by asking some additional questions at the fact-finding meeting, uncovering some additional assets, and presenting a single premium life. So a great opportunity to increase your business and increase your revenue. So with that, I'm going to take a look through and see what questions we may have here. And it looks like I'm actually having some issues seeing some of the questions. So, with that, I do want to thank everyone for your time. That's going to conclude the presentation today. I will be making individual follow-up calls here following the webinar. So if there are questions that you had, apologize we couldn't get them answered for you here today. But if you do have questions, be glad to address those on an individual basis with you over the phone. So thank you again for spending part of your Friday morning here with us. Hopefully you found it a good use of your time and got some good information, and look forward to helping you with your single premium life business and helping you increase your business. So with that, again, have a great Friday, great weekend. We will be in touch soon.